way we have lined up today. Let's get to the pitch analysis, but before that, let me tell you it's a very, very hot day. The temperature is around 39 degrees Celsius, and as you can see on the track, well, it looks like a completely dry wicket. You can see that there is some grass left on it, but there it is, all the grass just literally coming out of the pitch. It is a very hard wicket, so that is a plus, but you will see a lot of turn and a lot of assistance for the spinners going into this game. Now you can see there are some patches which are really extremely dry, so those will come into picture as the game progresses. The batting should get easier by the day, but let's see how it goes. If I'm the captain, and if I decide to win the toss, if I do win the toss, I would want to go ahead and bat first in a big final and put the pressure on the opposition team. Back to you guys.
Good afternoon everyone and welcome to the Emirates D50 Tournament 2021 final, brought to you by Wolf777 News. We've had 17 matches in the tournament and now we are here at the final stage for all the glory. To my right, we have some surprises today. The captain of Emirates Blues is Ansh Tandon and the captain of Ajman is Sultan Ahmed. In between is the match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. All right, we're all set to go. Ajman to flip the coin. Heads is the call. It has come down as a tails. Sultan bhai, टॉस आप जीत गए, क्या फैसला किया आपने?
जी हम लोग इंशाल्लाह बैटिंग करेंगे।
तो ये पिच को आप कैसे देख रहे हैं, कितने टारगेट आपको लग रहा है अच्छा होगा डिफेंड करने के लिए?
पिच माशाल्लाह अच्छा है, तो लेकिन ये है कि आपको पूरा मैच खेलना पड़ेगा। 50 ओवर गेम है, तो इंशाल्लाह हम जो है ना खेल के 270 280 जो है ना इंशाल्लाह ज़रूर करेंगे।
ऑफ कोर्स, और एक बड़ा फाइनल है, बहुत सारे लोग देख रहे हैं, घर पे भी देख रहे हैं, दुनिया पे भी देख रहे हैं, उसका प्रेशर आप महसूस करते हैं या जस्ट अनदर गेम?
नहीं, असल में फ़ाइनल गेम है, प्रेशर तो होगा, लेकिन ये है कि इंशाल्लाह हम नॉर्मल क्रिकेट खेलेंगे, जैसे खेलते आ रहे हैं उसी इंटेंसिटी से हम इसको भी कंटिन्यू करेंगे। तो इंशाल्लाह बस लेट्स सी, देखते हैं फिर रिजल्ट जो भी होगा।
और सुल्तान भाई, टीम चेंजेस आपके 11 में?
जी बिल्कुल, आज 3 चेंजिंग हैं। हमारे जो कैप्टन है नासिर अजीज़, उनके फादर की डेथ हो गई है, अनफॉर्चुनेटली वो नहीं आ सके हैं, वो सुबह ही फ्लाई कर गए हैं। और उसके अलावा दानिश है, उनको फेवर है, तो उसके बाद एक चेंजिंग है, वो उसकी अली मिर्ज़ा की जगह जो है ना ऋषभ खेल रहा है। 3 चेंजिंग है।
बेस्ट ऑफ लक फॉर टुडे Sultan bhai.
Thank you.
Ansh Tandon, captain of Emirates Blues, you're going to have to chase under lights here. A bit concerned about that?
I mean, not really. Obviously, it's a bad toss to lose. Even I was looking to bat first. But again, we can't rely the game on the toss. So anything that one team has to do already. So I think we don't mind really bowling first or something like that. And yeah, nothing else apart from that. It's going to be a good game all in all.
What would be a comfortable target you'd feel comfortable chasing here? What do you want to restrict them to?
I think anything below 220 would be good to chase because our batting have been falling in place lately. And I think the combinations have been going out really well. So I think, yeah, anything below 220 is a good score to be chased on.
And of course, you are a very young side, a lot of ECB lads, under 19 lads. Is it your first big final, pressure final?
I mean, it is definitely a good final, but I wouldn't say pressure final because we have been doing really well throughout the tournament. So I think we are just going to apply the same strategy, and if things again fall in our place, we are eventually going to do well at the end of the day.
Any team changes to your playing 11?
No, we don't have any changes today. We are going with the same strategies.
Best of luck for today then.
Thank you so much.
Right then, we're all said and done. News from the centre is that Team Ajman have won the toss and elected to bat first.
Have a look at the highlights of the first innings.
Well, a good innings overall for Team Ajman. They were looking good, but then they just kept losing wickets at regular intervals. Especially in the first half, we knew at the pitch it was going to be difficult for them to to defend that total. They lost wickets, and it was not going to be easy to bat in the first 10-15 overs, and that's why they kept losing wickets. Later on, it became a little more easier to bat on, and that's why we saw that partnership between Chopra and Dawood Ijaz, and then Dawood Ijaz played a brilliant innings. We saw a lot of good shots, a lot of not so good shots, especially in the 15-20 overs that they played initially. There were also some nerves from Asif Khan coming into that game. He knew that his wicket was a big wicket, and he knew that he had to perform for Ajman to get to a decent total, and that is why you saw him getting aggressive time and time again. One shot too many, and that was his downfall, where Nilanj Keswani took a very good catch to dismiss Asif Khan.
Well, Rashid, you've played with Nilansh and you've coached Nilansh as well. I think he's made a huge impact, him, Surya and Sanchit. As we have a look at some of these highlights, the batting of Ajman just depending a lot on Dawood, but everybody else just failing around him.
Yeah, definitely, Abdul. I think Nilansh and all these youngsters, they've played a very important role in bringing their team to the finals. It's a very, very big achievement for them. And obviously going into the World Cup, it will help them, boost their morale. So it is a very good thing for them. But at the same time, I think, the way the guys are playing right now till the way they reach the finals, it's been a very, very good journey for them.
Yes, we continue to have a look at some of the stroke play with Dawood Ijaz is absolutely magnificent. And Shoaib, we were arguing a little bit about his batting position. I think that number 5 slot maybe suits him a lot more than number 4.
Well, clearly in hindsight, it looked like Dawood Ijaz was made for that number 5 position. He was batting so fluently. It did not look like he was dismissed early in the few innings that we saw previous to this match. He's been absolutely clinical today. Not even one bad shot, not even one rash shot. It was a very sensible innings from him. One that we saw from Chopra just giving away his wicket way too early. And then that's it. Dawood Ijaz was really all over the place and was in a very commanding position throughout the innings until he got out on 94. But a very, very important innings coming in from Dawood Ijaz at a very important phase in the tournament. It's the big final, you have to perform, and that is exactly what Dawood Ijaz has done.
Well, I mean, they still haven't batted out the full 50 overs. And we have a look at Sanchit and his wickets as well. He was absolutely spot on with that older ball. Rashid, from Ajman's point of view, they are only one fast bowler. Do you think they'll miss having a second fast bowler now that they're defending just the 228?
I think it is a very, the way the wicket is played so far, I think it's a very two-paced wicket. You can see some of the shots when the batsmen were trying to play their shots, the ball got stuck into the wicket. So it was a very difficult kind of wicket where it doesn't come onto the bat very easily if it's on the good length. As soon as it's in the